Welcome back, Rodrance, for the Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. We know that Elon Musk has put the purchase of Twitter on hold. Why has he put it on hold? Simply put, he doesn't know how many actual users there are. And that's not his fault. It seems the Twitter CEO can't even come out and say for sure how many users are actually real. Not spam, not bots. Why is that so important? Well, simply put, Elon cannot monetize a fake user, okay? Now, Twitter come out and said they thought it was around 5%. That's what they told Elon initially. Now, Elon's saying he thinks it's more like 20, or maybe more than that. Now, of course, we're all sort of rooting for the Elon Musk purchase. Why? Well, simply put, he wants to come in and make sure that there are no algorithms, anything that could be influencing the squashing of free speech. And that's from both sides, okay? He's not coming in saying we're blatantly going to cut off the voice of the leftists or the person on the right, okay? Got no problems with that as long as the playing field is level, which is something we certainly hadn't gotten. Well, step in Project Veritas, because they did a video, an undercover video, that is getting a lot of steam this morning, and Twitter is exposed. They talked to one of Twitter's employees who basically came out and said some of the things that I think we pretty much already knew. So let's get to this. We will check out a little bit of the video, and this thing has went viral this morning. This has went super viral. Twitter does not believe in free speech. Undercover Veritas recording reveals Twitter engineers saying platform censors the right, but not the left. Everyone who works there is, quote, commie as F, and they hate Elon Musk. Oh, man, this is nuts. A senior engineer at Twitter has admitted the social media giant has a strong left-wing bias, and they routinely censored conservatives. I said I thought it was odd from just a few days, about a week after Elon, it was clear he was going to purchase it. You could tell the algorithms had absolutely been altered. All of a sudden, all these conservative voices on Twitter started showing up in my feed. It was clear they were being squashed. Saru Murgusan was recorded saying the company culture is extremely far left, where workers are, quote, commie as F, and they hate Elon Musk $44 billion takeover. In a shockingly frank conversation filmed over several encounters, he said the firm, quote, does not believe in free speech, and even started to turn him left-wing when he joined. His comments come amid a firestorm as staff fear they will face the axe or be stopped from censoring certain content when Tesla's billionaire takes over. And let's just check some of this out.
Twitter does not believe in free speech.
What do you
Not
mean?
believe in free speech. Capitalists, if we weren't really operating in a capitalist mode, we were very socialist. Like, we're all like communist. Ideologically, it does not make sense, like, because we're actually censoring the right and not the left. Because everyone on the right wing would be like, bro, it's okay to say, you just gotta tolerate it. The left would be like, no, I'm not gonna tolerate it. I need it censored, or else I'm not gonna be in the platform. So it does serve the right. It's true, there is bias.
I don't know if the two parties can truly coexist on one platform.
What do your colleagues say about it?
They hate it. Oh my god, I'm at least like okay with it, but some of my colleagues are like super left.
What are they saying?
They're like, this will be my last day if it happens.
Has much changed since like Elon's coming out?
A lot of change.
A lot has changed.
Changed. We're all like worried for our jobs.
Why are you guys so worried?
You know, our jobs are at stake. He's like,
I started working for Twitter and became I think it's just like the environment, like you're there and you become like calm.
We did all we could to like revolt against it. A lot of employees revolted against it. But at the end of the day, board of directors have a say, and then they acted on their best interest because they didn't want to get sued. I basically went to work like 4 hours a week last quarter.
Wonderful.
That's just how it works in our company.
Yeah. How would you describe communism besides Twitter?
Essentially, like everyone gets to do whatever they want. And no one really cares about like OpEx, like capitalism. They care about numbers. They care about like how to make the business more efficient. But in Twitter, it's like mental health is everything. Like if you're not feeling it, you can take a few days off. People have taken months off, they'll come back, but you always like do your best at any time, and that's the culture. And
Wow.
run the business as much as possible. Capitalists would be like, you gotta generate profits or you're out. A lot of people wouldn't survive that culture.
So that's crazy. They're running the company with absolutely no business acumen whatsoever. Oh, you don't feel great today? Just take the day off. You need a mental health day? Oh, Jesus. Take the day off. They're not concerned about making money whatsoever. He said it's run like a socialist society. That is not how a business is run. From somebody that's owned a business, from somebody that managed in the corporate world for 12 years. And look, one of my fortes was statistical analysis. Hell no. I mean, my God, I could run the numbers on an employee and be like, you're missing 3 minutes here. Oh, you're missing 3 minutes here 7 times over 6 weeks. What happened? You can't give me a great answer? Hit the bricks. Hit the bricks. Get out. Okay, now I'm in Texas. It's, it's at will. But the fact is, there was always a mind on the dollar figure. Plain and simple. That's how business is. My God. And he's saying here, blatantly, not a left-wing bias, a left wing bias. He even said that when he went to work for the company, he said, I started to turn into a left-wing nutbag, essentially. I guess he wasn't. I guess he was, but I guess when that's all you're around and you're influenced, you start getting sort of brainwashed by it, is kind of what I'm taking from this. They're all scared to death of Elon because, let's be real, Elon wants to make money. He's a businessman and a damn good one. Okay? It's kind of weird because I remember when I took over certain teams, when I initially got promoted into management, okay, at one time, I took over a team that, well, actually 2 teams, come to think of it, about 40 or 45 employees. This was my first management gig. And they elevated me, and I started running the numbers and started looking. I terminated 28 employees over 8 weeks. Why? Because it was just running amok. I mean, just nobody was watching, nobody was keeping tabs, and there was all kinds of sinister policy-breaking, employment-ending violations going on. And Elon's going to come in and wreck house. I've got to be real. I don't think there's any way in hell Elon can keep from firing everybody. I think that's a toxic environment, a toxic workplace. The culture is toxic. And I think he's going to have to douche that whole thing. And look, this exposes everything we thought. Everything that we thought about Twitter, this is confirmation. It's a left-wing, a social justice shit show all through the Twitter headquarters. And here's the issue. Everybody's like, well, what's such a big deal about that? Because it influences everything. I believe that the environment on Twitter is why you've seen so many corporations make very large sweeping social justice, virtue signaling, identity politics, changing the kind of entertainment we watch, influencing the outcome of elections, squashing stories like Hunter Biden. I mean, Twitter is literally influenced. And what's crazy is hardly anybody in society is actually on Twitter. But the corporations believe everybody is on it. Okay, so that that stems back through Disney, Netflix, New York Times. I mean, it everything. CNN. All that is like one big large. It's like a tree with roots coming off of it and going in all directions. And there's been major decisions. I believe elections were influenced over things like this. I truly do. And Elon's trying to even the playing field. I commend him for that, but I think we need to keep in mind, as much as we want him to buy this product, from a business standpoint, look, if only 7 out of 10 users are real, it's going to greatly influence the price of this company. So if I'm him, I'm certainly not overpaying for it either. I mean, he's a very smart businessman. He knows what the hell he's doing here. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network supporters. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.